New title screen. I know. Loves Forspoken. Loves Forspoken. The tech. New tech. Do 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 do. New tech. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. I see your salt. No, you have to. Don't you have to emote salt? Don't you have to, like, if I like typed, you know, snail worthy comment, right? I have to like go to add reaction and add salt before someone snails me, right? But if I did snail worthy comment and then I put salt like in the comment, that doesn't count as salting, does it? Because if so, now new meta is just have a salt emote in all of your comments and you can never get snailed. Like, and also the salt has to be like to the left of the snail emote on the emote list, otherwise you got snailed before the salt went down. Salt doesn't work either. It absolutely should. It absolutely should. Mods remove salt reacts. Wow, the corruption. We need an anti-salt emote. That's just snail. Snail before the salt goes out. I sometimes remove the salt as a mod. Okay, bold of you Falzar. Okay. Just admitting it. All right. Joe, I think I missed when you said it, but what's Hi-Fi Rush's date? Could you get it to work? Get it to work? There is no Hi-Fi Rush date. We're, like, I think that's a filler stream now, isn't it? Unless I change my mind. They said fate, not date? Oh, they did say fate. Oh, okay. I don't know. Maybe we'll play it at some point. Do you have Atomic Heart ready as next Saturday game? By ready, do you mean have I bought the game? The answer to that is no. Do you think all video games should go to heaven? Yes, there should be no more video games. Okay, what are the buttons again? Oh god. All right, so
what were we supposed to be doing again?
Yep, I agree.
Don't look at me. Think, why don't you?
When I was playing Genshin Impact a little bit, I kept pressing B to dodge because of the controls in this game. It was really messing with me. I kept trying to play Genshin like it was Forspoken.
I feel like I could go farther, you know?
Put a little pep in your step. I enjoyed that.
Thanks for the assist.
Did you find something?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's this?
Oh,
This looks like a big one.
See, now I'm trying to dodge like this is
here
Genshin.
it comes.
Wait, did you stream Genshin? A long time ago I streamed Genshin, yeah. How's the sound? Is it too loud? Is it too quiet?
There it is. That's it.
How was that first strike? Sounds good? Alright. This is why you need to stop playing Genshin. I'm finding it so hard to play it again. I feel like I might drop it again. I want to go exploring in Sumeru, but oh. We did it. Would you consider playing Shenmue 3 for next Saturday stream? Nope. Nope. Saturday games are a weeb free
What happens to you
zone.
when all this is over?
I can't say with any certainty. But let's not worry about me for now. We have places to be.
Copy that.
I'm gonna say that Shenmue 3 is a game that is, and remember we're playing Forspoken. Well, we can just do this everywhere. Shenmue 3 is a game that is too shit for Saturdays.
Ha! Easy.
One can only imagine
Sumeru
the
has
heady
quite
heights
a,
you might
has
attain
quite a bit of
to make an
exploration
actual
stuff that
effort.
opens after side quests. I also have to do the chasm, but the thing is, the problem is that like all the exploration is gated behind like so much slamming of my circle button to get through all of the Paimon talking, and I don't know, man. You know what? You know what it is actually? I kind of feel like I don't know if this is gonna like infest a lot of games now, if it's just infesting Genshin. Whenever I'm playing Genshin, like which has admittedly been very little over the past couple days, like I just think, why am I not streaming?
We're getting a
This is
little
a stream
deeper here.
game. Chat loves this shit.
Into the break, you mean? Okay, let me know if it gets worse.
Of course, just don't rely entirely on me.
Streamer brain rot? Yeah, true. So true, Umphy. So true. Can we swim? I can't remember. Oh, we can surf. I remember now. Alright.
Don't worry, this will be quick.
I do hope so.
Huh!
Get out of the way.
Right in the sweet spot.
Just want something of a handful.
I don't mind. Keeps me on my toes. Huh! All right.
Alright. I miss most of these streams. Is the cringe as bad as everyone says? Honestly, no. This game is not a
That
good
was
game.
bad.
I wholeheartedly agree.
It's really not. It has some redeeming qualities here and there. The visuals have been inconsistent, but some of it looks really nice. There was one or two boss fights that were interesting, one of which was actually pretty damn good. The combat system is but you know, like, it's trying at least. Like, it has some ideas, it doesn't really know what to do. I have no idea how this cost 100 million to make. My guess is that they have to
Straight
remake
up
the whole game at one
amazing.
point, so it's
There
not
are
that this
slightly
game
more
costs
of
100
them than
million to
I'd
make, it's
like.
that this game plus
Huh,
the
this'll
the
be a
game
pushover.
and
Hang
possibly
time.
another game before that they made, you know, cost 100 million. So
That kind of
like
magic
really
requires
the
more
3
energy.
games cost 100 million. This is a whole trilogy
guessed
condensed
that
down to one
already.
game. Money laundering,
Right on
maybe.
the money. Get in there. You're grounded.
Ha! Yes, we did rather bring that one down to earth. Are you sure it's safe to run that fast?
Did you see yesterday's pin
You ain't
in
seen
Jad's,
nothing yet.
by the way? Yesterday's pin. I saw a lot of pins yesterday. What pins? Probably. Yes, I did see this. Yes. Yes. Sent you my submission to the elephant competition, just telling you no, because you said you needed to see it before the end of the weekend. Did I say I needed to see the emote before the end of the weekend? If I said that I misspoke. I needed to know if you wanted to be in the contest before the weekend, before the end of the weekend. You didn't have to have the emote ready. I just needed to know like how many people were going to be, how many fan arts were going to be participating in making it. Is the game good? This game? I don't think it's good, no. Who was the last person I said thank you to yesterday? Thank you to Teddy Roosevelt for the resub. I think that came in right at the end of yesterday's stream as I was turning the stream off. So sorry that I didn't say thank you to you live yesterday, Teddy Roosevelt. Hopefully you will hear this, or maybe you're here right now, but thank you very much. Thank you to Biavi for the new sub. Loves Forspoken. Thank you, Henry Wyatt, for the resub as well. Loves Forspoken. And that's your message. I read a sub message now by accident. And thank you to Kelsey also for the resub. Loves Forspoken. Did you say anything funny in the first 12 minutes? Everything I say is funny. Everything I say is funny. I went to the zoo the other day. It was awful. They only had one animal. It was a dog. It was a Shih Tzu.
That was really quite something. I can't keep you safe from harm forever, you know.
Why the hell not? Uh-oh. That's what I like. And we're back.
That seems to have had the desired effect.
Good, because it tasted like crap. Ooh. We got this. Bullseye.
Now's your chance.
On it. Ah, this isn't over.
Honestly, no joke.
Whoa.
I think that the fighting and the combat in this game, especially
Damn.
when it comes to like trash packs like this,
That was weak.
is
Give it
a
another go.
really great way of learning what not to do in your combat system. And that might sound like I'm saying the whole thing is trash. That's not it. That's actually the opposite. That's why it's really, I feel like this is important, is that there's like all the right ingredients are here for this, but it's just not working. And there's a lot of, I think, decisions that are easy to fall into in this combat system that you need to avoid. Now, like now I have to make sure that the combat system that we make is not trash, or else it's gonna be the same thing, or at least it makes different mistakes. Like how floaty the melee attack is, how making it so that all the schools of magic had like active and then like support spells is a really cool idea on paper. It's a lot of variety, but in
Just making sure everything's
in
working
practice, I
order.
think it would have been better to have like red magic on right and purple magic on left, and then you switch water magic or whatever, instead of having
This
support
place
skills,
puts me
and
on
support
edge.
skills being like a different button entirely, so you can more fluidly switch between like slash
Yep, just
slash,
the input
and
I
then
needed. Thanks.
and now I'm going over to shooting. That sort of thing. Like it just takes a little too long to switch between these sorts of things. This is just floaty as fuck and doesn't make sense. Enemies are just really hard to see, especially with all the particle effects. Like, usually when I get hit in this game, I'm surprised. There are telegraph notifications of what's gonna happen when before you get hit, and they don't really work because they're so hard to see. But maybe they're not visually hard to see; they're just hard to notice within all the noise of the game. Like, if you slowed the game down, and you saw them, you'd be like, oh yeah, they're there. Like actually, they're quite obvious. But while you're playing the game, it's like, what the fuck is going on?
Nobody's home.
Nope, but they were. Once.
Yes, sad to see the remnants of people's former lives. Look out! Do you think you might consider getting hit a little less?
What do you think I am? Superhuman?
What are we trying to do with Magic right now? What are these bars in the top right? Is that how much we've unlocked of it?
Salvation awaits, friend.
I hope you're right. Got you on your toes now.
Dodging has this weird acrobatic component to it that is really visually cool, but makes dodging feel really clunky, especially when it comes to weaving attacks. Like there, it's not just enough to dodge. I have to like dodge twice afterwards, and then like she throws something. It's like there's lots and lots and lots of little things that on paper, or even if you describe it to someone, you'd be like, oh, that sounds like, where the fuck was he, man? Like it might be good, but they just don't work all that well.
So much, but you never know.
Am I making a video on this game? No, I don't think so. I don't think I'll ever make a video on this game. This video might be, this game might be in a video at some point if I feel that it has a good point to be made, but yeah. What is this sound right now?
Why not take a step back and try to relax?
Why not leave me alone?
So it's really looking like the first boss is gonna be the last boss, huh?
Happy to go on.
Happy as I'll ever be. Man, how many bodies are there?
The break must have advanced very suddenly. It swallowed them all up with it. I'm sure I've seen you jump higher than that.
I'm sure you have. Huh?
I think we can jump a little farther than that, don't you?
I don't see why not. Oh, yeah.
Very nicely done.
This should be easy enough.
Do you have a release video for the Witcher 3 video? Nope.
Yeah. Ha-ha! Oh, that's gotta hurt.
You know what? I don't want to fight these.
Might as well pocket this.
Bum, 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 bum. So how are we all doing today, everybody? I didn't get much sleep at all. That's why we're starting. Like, my schedule's been messed up this week. I'm surprised that the stream didn't start even later than it did this week. Pretty tired, but we're getting through it. I'm excited to see hopefully the end of Forspoken, but if not, you know, seeing some of Forspoken.
On it.
do feel pain, you know.
Let
Wait,
me
the
guess.
cuff feels pain?
Mentally, at least.
You know me so well.
Oh, okay.
Nope, not working. Take that.
Are you all right, Frank?
Just about.
Like, I saw him coming and I was like, oh, is he attacking? I don't know. Like, get ready to dodge. And he still hit me because, like, all of a sudden he's just fucking he's just here.
Right in the sweet spot. Heads up. I think I might be getting a taste for this stuff.
There are worse habits, I suppose.
Ah!
Permanently passive blue tire. Yeah,
That's
pretty
it.
much, yeah. I don't know if you're talking about me or yourself. If you're talking about yourself,
Way
then I feel
too
you, because
close.
it's me, yeah. Sucks, man.
Well, that was no fun.
Yeah, lying is for assholes.
Lying is for assholes.
Later.
Alright, we got him. Why does the big, huge bear have
I'm
less health
pretty sure I got
than
this.
each
Wonderful.
individual
Try
little
not to get
monster
killed,
in a
won't you?
six-pack up there?
I'm a human fucking tornado.
How delicately put.
It's like reverse Elden Ring. No, the combat in this game isn't good.
Ha! Huh. Ha!
Okay, what are we getting in here? New cloak. Alright, let's see.
Wow.
Is the
place
cloak
sure is
worth it?
something.
It does rather pique one's interest.
So we're in a new area now. If the cloaks upgrade and we need to be getting new items for stats and shit, this should be way better than the one that we have right now. Because I think we've killed like 2 bosses and cleared like a whole area since we got our last cloaks. Let's see. Who do you prefer, Freya or the Cuff? That's like asking me who I prefer, Sonic or Tails. I don't know. It's a really hard decision. I hate them both.
This place gives me the creeps.
Stay on your guard. I sense enemies ahead.
Marginally Frey, maybe? I don't know. The whole sarcastic, scathing British person, you know, is too much like me, so I don't think I can do it. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Thank you, Doc Robins, for the resub. Thank you very much. Loves Forspoken. Do you prefer Shadow to Sonic? I don't think I've ever seen Shadow in a game, so I don't
Goodness,
know Shadow.
What's happened to you?
At least try to sound concerned.
Is everything green because it's radioactive, or do they like it green because it runs in the Fallout 4 area? Oh, thank you, Lily. Sorry, I feel like I didn't read that properly. Is everything green because it's radioactive, or do they like green? Oh, there's meant to be a period there. It reminds me of that Fallout 4 area, and this is my first Forspoken stream, by the way. Every area, except I think 1, has had some sort of overbearing effect like that. Not always green, though. The one area that didn't have that, I think, was... Oh, maybe another one didn't have it either. I don't know. But it's been pretty common that there's been like a surreal kind of lighting to a lot of different places. This is the only area that's been this green and also this strong about it, and I don't like it in this area, but maybe it's on purpose. The area we were in last week, I think, was actually quite beautiful.
Sweet.
Possible.
From what I've seen during streams, this game is just a damn paradox. It's got so much work put into presentation, customization, cloaks, movement sets, etc. Yet the first locations are so bleak that they kill most of the interest in most players. Probably some disbalance for gameplay. This really puzzles me. Yeah, I wonder if they just had to like piece together like a bunch of areas that they had just to release a game, just to recoup some of their costs. I don't know, but it really isn't that bad. Like, this is, I wouldn't call this like a terrible game. It's just like, it's no Uncharted 1, let's put it that way. Like, it's just, It's just not good, you know? Again, like, I say this almost every Forspoken stream. It's like, people think this is one of the most awful games of all time, and it's like, okay, you have never played a truly awful game, and it
I
shows.
sense a hostile
You know?
presence.
Not a great welcome.
At least you got a welcome.
And I'm happy for you that, like, you've had a good experience with games, you know? It's better than Pizza Tower. It's not better than Pizza Tower now.
Well, do something. You can't just
There we
fire
go.
away
Hit more than 3
willy-nilly.
enemies with single strike with up and
Why
away.
not? Use it while you got it. That's what I say. Like that.
That went well.
You bet it did. That asshole's going nowhere.
Okay, I don't see any more enemies, actually.
What's this doing here?
Who cares? I'll take it.
It's more of a good game than it's a bad game, like 3 out of 5 or 2 out of 5. I would give it a, look, actually in the middle right now, I would give it a 2.5 out of 5. So if you want to
There
cut
it
the
is.
first part off of the rating, it's a 5 out of 5.
Rest in peace.
Fight now, mourn later.
Joe said this game is a ... 5 out of 5. There we go, we did it.
You can do better than that.
Oh, I don't even know.
Oh,
I don't
you
have
ain't
to.
seen nothing yet.
I don't have to hold shift run down
Commend you
once I
on
get
your
into
cat-like
the
grace.
that mode. That's kind of cool. What AAA game is worse than Forspoken? Recent AAA games that came out that's worse than this, I would struggle to think of any. I don't really play that many AAA games. I'm sure we could find one. It would be difficult though. Like this is definitely in the lower rankings of a AAA game, but it's pretty rare that a AAA game will be terrible. Usually they're, you know, mediocre to average. It's pretty rare.
Oh shit. So many of them.
You know what to do.
Looks like everybody showed up.
Might as well make the most of the opportunity.
Do I have to?
Do I have to?
Okay. That is how it's done.
Perhaps avoiding attacks would be
Not
better
rare for
than
them to be
using me to fend them
unoptimized
off.
buggy messes on PC. Though, yeah, PC gets
Or you might get a little scratch. Gotcha.
doesn't get the attention it deserves for its ports and stuff.
Oh please. Huh.
Why do I keep
Think we might
changing
need to take a
to
step
a
back.
different
I
spell?
couldn't agree more.
I think I'm thinking about by accident.
We got this.
Not really AAA, but The Quiet Man. If you didn't play it, you should. Was that AAA? You said it's not really AAA.
Yeah.
Is it more AA? How did you just hit me there, Wolf? It looked like you were just moving around me, and then as I'm walking past, you were just like, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna go for a hit.
Much obliged.
Well, finish the job.
Down, boy.
Hey Joe, does your game have damage numbers, like in this game or in Crosscode where you do damage and numbers fly at enemy? No, our game does not have damage numbers. It's possible that we might add them later, but I have no plans currently to add damage numbers, but maybe someone else making it might disagree. But no, we do not have damage numbers.
Like that. Whoa. That was close.
Yes, close to me.
Okay, that time I saw the purple telegraph. I hit circle, I hit B, I felt it immediately and I still got hit. That was weird.
That's it. All right.
I think maybe I'm hitting a button.
Ugh.
I feel like I'm hitting a Genshin button, thinking that
splits here.
I'm gonna dodge.
Choices,
Maybe that's why I keep switching here. But that time when the purple thing came out, I definitely hit B because I felt it on my thumb. 18 people voted that phrase better than Trolley Chan. Do we have permission to kill them for blasphemy? Yeah, it's blasphemy the highest order around here. Yep. How dare you? How dare you? Especially now that Charlie Chan is blonde. Like, how dare you? Thoughts on why they added damage numbers to Monster Hunter? I saw so many people hate it, even though it's optional. I don't know anything about that. You can turn it off? If you can turn it off, I don't know why anyone would be upset about that. Is it on by default? I don't remember damage numbers being in Monster Hunter World.
Dead end.
Then I suppose we turn back.
Yes.
Not bad.
Not bad. All right. I think having it as an option in a game can be a really good thing for, especially games like that where you're going to be playing it a lot, and you're like, okay, how much extra damage am I actually doing?
Rather, isn't it?
Whereas if it's more of a streamlined, you know, you're only going to play this through like once, maybe twice.
Always
You're not
been
going
in
to
the
be
Do try
doing the
not to
same
waste it.
fights over and over and over again kind of thing. Then I don't think you really need them. What do I consider recent? What would I consider to be a recent AAA game? Probably anything in the past 10 years, I would say, is recent.
Frey, stay with me.
Damn it. Ah!
Any chance you would give the Monster Hunter Resay PC port a try? I think I would like to one day. I'm not sure if I'd stream it because I don't know if I want to have that experience again, but I definitely want to try it, yeah. Is she going to call me senpai again? Thank you, Saren, for the resub. Saren, every single time I think about pronouncing your name a different way, and every single time I say it. Thank you, EV Boy Wonder, for the resub as well, and also thank you to Kolim, or some say Kolim, for the resub. 3 resubbers, love Forspoken. Risea Haru. I think Haru. I like Haru a lot. Yeah, what I love
Alright,
about Haru
let's
the
dance.
most is
By
that she has a
dance, I assume you
personality.
mean
It's
batter one
really,
another
really
until
bold
someone falls over.
of them to give a JRPG character a personality, especially in a Persona game.
What's this doing?
Like,
cares?
it's actually
I'll take
wild.
it.
She just doesn't have like one trait that defines her, and that's it. Like, I prefer some of the other girls' like aesthetic than Haru, but Haru's aesthetic isn't bad by any means. Bad take? What do you mean bad take? Oh, okay. So you like your anime girls, especially your Persona girls, to have no personality outside of like one defining trait that their whole entire lives are based around. Okay.
You're gonna love. Gotcha.
That's wrong. She likes the garden and a large forehead. That's 2 straight. They all have a large forehead. It's just she doesn't have the fucking bangs to hide it. That's the art style. We've already been through this.
Never hit anything otherwise.
Not helping.
Who are you trying to hit exactly?
That
Now you're
fucker
just saying
right
you
there.
don't like fucking
Right.
Persona, which is based. Okay, I don't know what happened there.
You okay, Cuff?
Having literally just played 5 hours of 13 Cents to say, I'm heavily anticipating your stream. Thanks, Annie, for Prez. What? Now Epic announced they're adding 20 of them to their store. Any plans to stream your first NFT game? No. Although the new Genshin game is coming out soon, isn't it? I thought that was like like years away, but no, it's coming out like next month, is it not? Something getting railed impact or something?
Still not comfortable killing your own
Honky
kind,
Star?
I think I'm happy never getting comfortable with that. Thanks.
Is it like Genshin, or is it like a mobile thing?
Got you on your toes now.
It's never mind then.
Yeah.
Do you
How did
think
that hit me?
urgent action might be an idea?
Oh, maybe it explodes
Gotta find
on the
right
ground.
moment. You're gonna love this.
Wonder if this stuff could throw your attitude, Huff.
Doesn't seem to have done much for yours.
Oh, damn. Ah.
What is the best video game writing that is not Disco Elysium? It's a very tough question. I don't know. My mind immediately went to New Vegas. I think New Vegas is really good writing. It's hard to determine. Do you mean like good writing for video game in terms of like how
Please, let this
the
be over.
prose, the dialogue is written that you might have to read or hear be acted to you? Are you talking about like the overarching plot? Are you talking about like how like writing in good writing in video games might even be like how environmental storytelling is used?
Yeah,
Although
it
I
does
would
feel
say that's
kinda
probably a different
pointless.
area, but it's kind of in the same narrative location. Witcher 3 has pretty good writing, yeah. Witcher 1, 2, and 3 all have pretty good writing, but not in every section.
That's not even half of what I can
I
do.
would say that
Then I shall look forward to seeing what happens when you actually apply
we can add
yourself.
Cyberpunk 2077 in there, but again, we're probably going to be taking plots out, except for Witcher 1 has a pretty
Dead
good
end.
plot, but it takes
Then
a
I
long
suppose
time
we
to
turn
realize it,
back.
and I don't know how to judge that. Witcher 2 actually has a pretty good plot, but more of like it's more of like impressive in how complicated it is rather than like, oh, this is really satisfying, you know? And I'm not sure if that's a fair thing to judge.
Oof,
Witcher
that
3's
was
base
kinda
plot
tough.
is like actually dog shit.
do
The
we got
DLC is pretty good though. Hearts of Stone is much better, but even Blood and Wine is pretty good. But where CD Projekt really shines in every single game of theirs that I've played, even Thronebreaker, is their dialogue writing and their character writing. They are probably this is gonna piss some people off. They're probably in the same tier as Naughty Dog for that, for character writing and dialogue writing. And I think Naughty Dog is in the top tier.
Wasn't
Like
even
they
trying.
are like really high up. I don't think there's like a god tier. Top tier is as high as it goes. Including Last of Us 2? Yes, including Last of Us 2. Last of Us 2 has very good character writing and very good dialogue writing. I'm mixing the two quite thoroughly. Last of Us 2 has a really bad plot problem rather than a character writing
Seems this
problem.
was the end of the road.
That said,
Off we go.
Naughty Dog's games are also probably
Not bad.
the best acted. I didn't play all the way through Red Dead 2. Maybe Red Dead 2 is up there too. They're probably the best acted in the industry, so that might be elevating it quite a bit. I'm not sure, but yeah, you know, they still get credit for that. Like, it works. Like, I'm in the awkward position of telling you that Last of Us 2 without any spoilers, although, you know, maybe you could infer a spoiler from this, so, but whatever, I'll just say it. I hate the story, but I kind of like Abby. So, like, I don't know, man. Like, just like I'm doing like I have to do a lot of like gymnastics to get there, because I kind of like Abby as a character, you know, like she's fine. Like, I get it. It's like, you know, like when I'm judging like the game and I'm going hard against the story, it's not really the character actions that are the problem. It's that, you know, again, it's like the weeb anime writer problem of like we hold down, don't we, or we hold up? We hold down. It's like,
Quick breather.
oh, this is how the story had to be.
Please,
It's like, well,
I'm
no,
out
it
on my
didn't. It
feet
could have been
here.
something completely different. But yeah, I like Abby. Isn't she just gender swap male action protagonist? No, I didn't get that impression. But even if she was, what's wrong with that? Do you like the ending of the game? No, I don't.
Could use a bath.
Let's
A
craft.
dip wouldn't hurt, I'm sure.
If you think I'm getting my clothes wet, you must be crazy.
We need some more bomb flax. Does any game have a good plot? Ooh, that's an interesting question. Does Disco Elysium even have a good plot? You know what? I kind of feel no.
Easy for you to say. Must be nice getting carried around all day.
The total amount
Disco
of lack of
Elysium is just
freedom
kind of like
doesn't
faffing
respond
around
to
the
it.
game as washed up alcoholic Fido. I don't think Disco Elysium has a good plot. I don't think New Vegas has a good plot. Maybe video games aren't really that conducive to good plots. Outer Wilds I don't think has a good plot. Last of Us 1 has a good plot. Does it? Undertale has a good plot. Undertale does have a good plot. There we go. We found one. Undertale I think does have a good plot. Yeah. Well done, Cheddar.
You can clap if you like. Oh.
999 has a decent plot too. I wouldn't say great, but it's decent.
We've been spotted.
Are there parts of the Last of Us 2 story that you did like? Nope. That's actually funny to realize. No, I don't think so. I don't think there was a single part of it.
We got this.
Like there were times. Oh shit. There were times where I enjoyed the characters and like the dialogue that was going on and just being like, oh, we're on an adventure, like that sort of thing, and seeing them talk and interact. But a lot of that was just like, hey, we have a problem to solve. We're going through the motions. When it came to like the story that got us there, like
Bring in the pain.
no, I don't think there was a single part that was good. Like sometimes again like. I will be indirect here. Like sometimes exploring the environments was really interesting. Like the part where you're in the stadium and seeing like stuff like that. It's like, oh, this is how people are surviving. Okay, that's cool. Like on that level, I'm enjoying it. Oh, this is interesting. But I don't think I'm enjoying the story there. You know, like I'm just enjoying the setting. What Japanese games have had your favorite character writing? Does Chrono Trigger count? You know what? I don't know if I would put Chrono Trigger up there for the character writing. Chrono Trigger is very difficult for me to judge. I think Final Fantasy VI has some surprisingly strong character writing, even though it's an older game now, but I don't know if it would hold up. Of the games we've streamed, I would say that... Okay, so there's two ways to judge this. On the one hand, there's like the pure entertainment value. And in terms of pure entertainment value, I really like characters like Kiryu, Majima, Nagito, like stuff like that. But these are very bombastic, kind of larger than life characters, although there are some subdued characters in Danganronpa, but they are the minority, I think. So there's that kind of thing. York is another one. Yeah, these very like big characters, you know? But then with the kind of more like more grounded characters that we liked, I think there's probably going to be a couple in like in 999 that I enjoyed the characterization. But I don't know how I would rank those or compare them. If I remember correctly, there was a bunch of stuff in Yakuza 0 that just went nowhere, probably because it's a prequel, right?
All right.
I'd be curious to see where that goes and how Kiryu remains interesting over lots and lots of games.
Now might be a good time to heal yourself.
Carlos is again another
very
kind of
aware of that.
bombastic, larger than life character, like, or an implausible character. true weeb would just rank characters based on their booze. Will get you there. Well, you know me, I'm an ass man, so is that why I can't be a weeb? It makes sense. Make a girl with ass, that's not gonna pass. Make a girl with big breasts, you pass the test.
Yeah. Whoa.
How did it hit me, man? I'm spamming dodge. I'm spamming dodge.
Great. That's all I need.
Come on.
Best things come to those who wait.
Huh.
I'm trying to think of all the weeb games we played now. I definitely need to sit and make a list of all the games that I've played. Now that we have the stream list. Thank you again, Caps, for making that, by the way. I feel like I didn't say thank you enough about that for the tier list stream. Tier list stream was a pretty good time, so thank you for doing that again, Caps.
Right.
What? Did I run out of stamina? Why did she not dodge? What's your favorite Wii game so far? Persona 4. Because it won the stream list, right? No, favorite game.
Okay.
What did I rank the favorite one in the 5 out of 5 on the game list? It's probably between 999, Ace Attorney 3, Persona 5, Yakuza 0. Not sure.
I've seen it all.
You really do have to marvel at nature's endless.
I don't know if I would rank any of the characters in
Maybe
the
later.
Persona games high on my list. I do like them, but
Well, do
I just like the
something.
group dynamic actually. There's something really comfy about the group dynamic in the Persona games. That's why I'm excited to play like even though I don't think I'm going to enjoy it, I'm excited to play Strikers because I want to see that group interact some more. I like the group. It's pretty rare to have a game that has like a group dynamic like that. Okay, so if I hold circle, if I hold B, like I'm fine. All right, so what happened last time? I don't get it.
You need to be a little more patient.
You done stating the obvious?
Yeah. Think I might be getting a taste for this stuff.
There are worse habits, I suppose.
Whoa.
Cool. All
I'm
right.
fine.
Again, you can't. You just can't against these guys.
Nope, not working. Whoa. Ha. Ooh, felt that.
Give us some predictions about 13 Sentinels about. I think it's about someone who is pretending to be a time traveler to trick his female classmates
Chill, okay?
into climbing into giant robots that he makes in his shed, while naked, in order to fight aliens that he also genetically engineered in his shed,
All right.
just in order to perv on his classmates. And at some point, why? I had B held down. And at some point, someone's gonna say, wouldn't it
I
have
am
been
very
easier just
aware
to
of
like
that.
genetically engineer classmates that found you attractive,
Too
or
slow.
use your ability to like get wealth and fame, like and then like just through social status, like, have the women that you want, and someone's gonna be like, oh shit, no, I would prefer to make giant robots and trick them to do it, and also like make aliens. Chat throws around he knows way too lightly. This is by design. He knows and I had B held down. Why is it not working? It's by design, so I never know if I'm actually hitting something right or not.
I actually have to fight this thing, don't I?
Only if you want to know what lies ahead.
Alright, so holding B down is not consistent. Alright, so I can't trust it. Maybe it's like something to do with like if I just did attack too soon before, if I'm in the air maybe? I don't know what it is that's causing it, but let's try and stay away from it. This is stupid. It should be dead by now. Let's unload our shit.
Come on!
The best things come to those who wait.
How'd you like this?
Just want something of a handful.
I don't mind. Keeps me on my toes.
Think I might be getting a taste for this stuff.
There are worse habits, I suppose.
Whoa!
Can one person submit several emote mockups for elephant sacks if you want to, but like I'm gonna be like a little scumbaggy here. I'm only paying for one. So like on your own head be it if you really want to do that, or like if you want to put like you know, don't put a lot of effort into them, I guess would be what I say. Like also if I can't pay you, you can't be a part of the contest. How is it scumbag? Because I don't like people doing work for me without getting paid, even if it's mock-up work, okay? Like... What if being your slave is my fetish? Well, that is one of the actual like rare cases where consent doesn't wipe away any issue of like morals and ethics or whatever. My rule for life, and it has been for a long time actually. I decided this quite a while ago, and I'm impressed with my teenage self that I got here. My rule for life is that it doesn't really matter what you do. Or like the only way to judge something is it fucking hell again, is it hurting somebody, is it significantly impacting someone else's happiness like in a way that like isn't really worth it. Like I'm trying to think of an example. So if it was like crossing the street wouldn't be hurting anybody. But like if crossing the street right now when I can cross the street 5 seconds from now in some way like severely impacted someone's happiness. This is a dumb example. I can't think of a good example. I was trying to think of like a cookie. The cookie. Okay, let's say someone's absolutely starving and they really want a cookie, and you want to have a cookie, and it's fair for you to eat the cookie. Like, but like you've already had like 10 cookies or whatever. Like I don't think you should eat the cookie. You should have the other person eating the cookie, because the other person is going to get like 1,000 times more enjoyment out of eating the cookie, and you're only going to get like a little crumb of enjoyment out of eating the cookie. Even this is a bad example. I can't think of a good example of this. Hey, this is a very long-winded of saying that I think that you should be able to do whatever you want as long as it doesn't impact anyone else's happiness. You're not hurting anybody. It's absolutely fine. And when it comes to two parties, like consent is pretty much everything. And then as I got older, I realized that, you know, there are some actual fringe cases where even with consent, the thing that you're doing is not okay and shouldn't be allowed. And one of those is slavery. So, sorry. Can't do it.
Gotcha
Not
on
even
your
pretend
toes
slavery's fine, yeah. So
This is
BDSM
getting
phobic
old.
so much. Hey, I just said pretend slavery's fine. Pretend slavery's fine. That's fine. I need to think of a better go-to example than the if there's one cookie left. That's stupid. But it's really hard to judge something like if you're gonna get a very minimal amount of happiness out of something, and someone else is going to get an extreme amount of happiness out of something, and it doesn't really hurt you to deprive yourself of that decision that you're making. I think you should make it. There's got to be a better example of that. Ronald McDonald wants to be just chat. Stop it. No. I don't know if you're baiting. Do you actually think that SMH means so much? Does it not? It does mean so much hate. It also means shaking my head. It could also mean so much hate. It's a fucking #1 result on fucking Google. It says so much fucking hate as well as fucking shaking my head. #1 result. It's not even like #1 result. I have to click on the link. It's the default fucking paragraph that shows up before all the fucking results. Are you using Bing? I said Google. It's Google. It's right there. Did you type in SMH means so much hate? No, I typed in so much hate meaning. Do you also believe law means lots of... No. I know it does.
Get out of the way.
Yeah.
Do you see yourself playing... I think it was Royal or Strikers first? Royal first, yeah. Royal then Strikers. Is this game fun? No. The movement's pretty good.
That's not even half of what I can do.
Then I shall look forward to seeing what happens when you actually apply yourself.
Excuse me. Have you played Alan Wake? I have not. I played Alan Wake. I have not finished it. Play Strikers first because it's not a sequel to Royal. Yeah, I know that, but why would I not play Royal first? Because I barely remember Persona 5 at this point now, apart from the memes. So like, even though it's not a sequel to Royal, it would still be like good to have a refresher before going to Strikers, right? They should patch Strikers in to have like Royal continuation. Thank you, Guido Tayson, for the new sub. Love Forspoken. Welcome to the Forspoken friends. An ancient garment that was hidden away. This is just the one we have now, just reskinned. Away in deepest depths of the dungeon. Increases critical rate when surge magic is fully charged. Also causes critical hits to occasionally poison enemies. Alright, let's see. Does it have better stats? The skull will be great for Joe because he never uses his surge magic. I do use my surge magic all the time. I use it on cooldown. What are you talking about? Unless it's in like a big group fight, then maybe I don't use it all that much. Okay. Feign. Alright, so this is... Honestly, it's not that much better. It is better, but it's not that much better. Critical hits can poison enemies. That might be pretty good, actually.
Almost like a warm, fuzzy blanket.
I'm sure that's an appropriate comparison.
More like a warm, fuzzy curtain. Strikers was designed with players playing Persona 5 a while ago, to be honest, so Strikers before Royal might be the best way to go for streams. Do you think so? I don't know. I think maybe I'd prefer to still do it Royal than Strikers. But, like, if you've played it and you know, then you know. Should we go to the Monument of Love? Can we pull it? No. We can't.
Like the little burst of speed there.
What is that?
I sense it too.
Shit. Wish you didn't. Huh. What's this?
I wonder if this is faster than doing the little hop.
This should be easy enough.
If only that were true of every battle.
Oh, it's the dice. Never mind. Someone did the math. It is, but only on flat ground. Wow. Oh yeah, we need to surf.
One can only imagine the heady heights you might attain if you made an actual effort.
I'm surprised Forspoken had any theory crafters that cared that much about the game.
There are slightly more of them than I'd like.
This will be a pushover.
So much hate. So much hate. Have you played Hogwarts yet? I have not. I don't think I'm going to play it. I'm not really that into Harry Potter.
I am not a reptile person.
Aim for the gaps between its scales.
What?
All right.
All right.
Let's not get too... This one seems like something of a handful.
Yep.
I think that enemy got the point.
Hey.
Look out!
And we're back.
That seems to have had the desired effect.
What?
Not good.
Frey,
What are these
can
attacks,
you
man?
hear me, Frey?
But you really into anime, don't you? What?
Are you sure it's safe to run that fast?
Ha! You ain't seen nothing yet.
I'd imagine you'll have this wrapped up pretty quickly.
Yep. No sweat.
Well, do something.
Whew. just about stuck the landing there.
You certainly can't be accused of holding back.
Did it take away my, It did. Okay. Damn. I don't think you have the cloak equipped anymore. Oh, damn, you're right. Thank you, Cheddar. I wanted to get the surfing thing unlocked for more magic power, and I also wanted to kill 2 enemies with the arc
Great.
thing. But
Thanks
those
a
enemies
bunch.
just like they just all of a sudden they're just doing damage to you, so it's kind of shit.
Huh. What's this?
That's not doing much.
No, never mind. These guys are resistant to fire. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do,
You can do better
do,
than
do,
that.
do. Anyone know Joe play the Resident
Oh,
Evil
you
4
ain't
remake?
seen
We're gonna be
nothing
playing
yet.
it in April.
Did pretty good that time.
Reasonably, yes.
I'm sensing something.
Is that a lot? Plus 15 healing. Yay. Mutant. Partha. Western Refuge. Okay, why is there another refuge over here? That's kind of weird, huh? Maybe because we didn't get the map or in this area? You really think we'll finish 12 Sentinels for Jedi Survivor? Well, if we're in the middle of 13 Sentinels when Jedi Survivor comes out, we're not going to stop 13 Sentinels. Like, we'll finish 13 Sentinels and then we'll go over to Vampire Survivor. Jedi Survivor. But if it comes out, like in between,
Trying
we
to
won't
get
do
yourself
Resident Evil
killed?
4 next. We'll do
Oh yeah,
Jedi
that's
Survivor.
exactly what I'm trying to do. Ow.
You ready?
I sometimes wonder what you think I'm here for, you know.
I sometimes wonder how come a little guy like you makes such a good shield.
Just want something of a handful.
I don't mind. Keeps me on my toes. Ha! Ah!
All right, the reason we're killing these is because we want to defeat
Yeah,
the last
don't be so
enemy with
annoying
this
next
move.
time.
Because if we do that, then we get some extra spell magic.
Damn! Come on! Here it comes.
You know what I'm still not over? I'm still not over people yesterday saying that they think you're meant to think Walter White is pathetic. Oh! That Walter White is supposed to be pathetic in later seasons. In the last season, yeah,
around?
but in
Think I'm
late,
feeling
like
lucky.
the later like
Yeah, certainly good to see some enthusiasm.
peak of his like career, like there's no way. Kasoro, you're really Breaking Bad pilled. What do you think about that?
There are slightly more of them than I'd like.
He's pathetic the whole way through for sure.
This'll be a
I
pushover.
agree that he is, but are you supposed to think that? No, there you go. Thank you. All right, cool. All right, so we agree then. All right.
That was really quite something. Birds have an annoying habit of attacking from above. Be careful.
Gotta try and bring him down to earth.
You should stream Better Call Saul with chat.
I am
Oh,
not
man.
a reptile person.
Aim for the gaps between its scales.
I mean, yes, if you have a grasp on ethics, you should think he's pathetic. No, that's not the kind of pathetic I mean. I'm talking about Chad pathetic. We're not talking about like nerdy ass ethics. We're talking about like, is he a Chad or a virgin? Like that's what we're talking about right now, all right? Who gives a shit about that?
Was that the right thing to do?
Guess we'll find out soon enough.
Get out of the way. Look out!
Okay, what is with these enemies, man? I'm pressing B. Gonna die here
Think I might be
again.
getting a taste for this stuff.
There are worse habits, I suppose.
We got this.
Does it even have a fucking telegraph if you're close enough to him? Is it just all suddenly he's just doing damage? How do I take damage again? Do I get poisoned?
Running low.
Okay, red's
yeah.
fine. Stay away. Alright, we're locking on. Look how fast that was, man. Like the purple sign is like still like active. It hasn't even done flashing, and he's like the attack is over. Alright, this enemy sucks.
I sense something distinctly unpleasant.
You think maybe we should try and go around?
I'll leave that decision to you, but caution is strongly advised.
Why didn't that do anything?
Right on the money.
That's your wings well and truly clipped.
Snappy.
Might help to fall back a little.
Agreed. Nope, not working.
I'm not reading that message, Boulder. I'm not reading that message. Fuck you. Boulder, what are you doing?
Whoa. All better. Not bad, huh?
Certainly looks like it'll keep the attacks at bay.
Got you on your toes now. All right. Huh. Why do they keep coming after us?
Because they've been driven mad by the break, of course.
Okay, these are busted, right? So there, the two attacks there in a row. First attack, I had to dodge almost preemptively in order to get through it, or else it was gonna get hit. Second attack, like I do dodge, and then like I still get hit somehow. If I held down B while I'm running around these, maybe I would be able to dodge it. That looked like it flashed red beforehand. It was like, fuck you, like we can't, like you I don't think you can dodge like red attacks, can you? I think they specifically said that red attacks are things that you have to, or leashes like an MMO. Red attacks are things that you need to, like, physically move out of the way of.
Felt that.
Again, it just does nothing. You get it.
Very nicely done.
All right, what's our next move?
This isn't over.
Okay, that's pretty low.
Next.
All right, we did it. All right, so we did it. We are now access to main menu. All right, we did it. Oh my god, chat. What the fuck are you guys doing? Okay, boost damage affects all spells, right? This feels, doing all these challenges feels shockingly important for the leveling up system. Which, on paper, is kind of interesting, because it's like, oh, instead of just, like, getting XP and just, like, getting better for no reason, you actually have to use the abilities in certain ways in order to gain experience, and that makes you better at using your magic as Frey gets better at understanding it, I guess. But, in practice, it's a little tedious. What's your prediction for the good part of Steins Gate? Is that everyone's talking about? I have nothing.
What up?
I have no idea what could possibly happen after everything that happened that we saw that could redeem it.
What gems do you have up your sleeve? That does look rather exhilarating.
I have to say, like,
It is.
wondering about that is, like, the only reason why I would possibly want to go back to it at some point, is to see
Damn,
and find
I'm
out, like,
hyper-fucking-sonic.
what are
Like,
people talking
pro level,
about?
right?
Oh, definitely. Very, very pro.
You know what? I'll take
What if
it.
installed a good... After that part, Undertale just starts. Like, oh, it's Undertale. Oh, I get it. All right, cool.
Smooth.
Something's there. What shall we do?
Could pretend we didn't notice.
So you think people are faking it or just delirious? I don't think people are faking it. Absolutely not. Delirious is also a little too harsh. Like, people like what they like. People just have, like, they like different things. I was answering the question for me, like what do I think could redeem it for me or could possibly justify what happened after that, and I don't think anything could. When it comes to like why do other people think it gets good after that, then like again I couldn't tell you because like people like very different things than I do, and like I fucking like it could be after that it legitimately just goes straight into fucking softcore porn territory and people are like, I
Only
love
one way to win
softcore
here.
porn, it's great,
Knock
I
'em out
love
the
anime
sky.
titties, here we go.
I'd say so.
It just
You
completely
can't
just
fly
like
after all.
stopped faking it and just
Not
went
the
straight
last
into the
time I'll
perv.
check
I
in.
love this shit. Like maybe that's why. I don't know. Like
You really are quite something.
You bet I am. Ha!
favorite anime, none of them.
Beyond the door, she was greeted by the most unimaginable sight.
An actual bed.
We've had so many beds so far, Frey. What's the issue? Least hated anime? Pokemon. How would you compare Deadly Premonition and Forspoken by gameplay and story?
Might as well pocket this.
I would say that Deadly Premonition is a game that knows that its gameplay is just there in service of the story, and it's just there to kind of add filler and context to the investigation that's going on.
We're safe here?
And it was possibly a
way I can
mistake,
be
but at least
sure
it knows
you'll
it.
never stop
Whereas
being an asshole, I
Forspoken
guess.
How very charming.
doesn't know that both sides of it are kind of a waste of time.
Anything intriguing?
Just don't feel much passion behind this game whatsoever. It's just here just to have a game. And I'm sure it wasn't like that at the start. Maybe this was someone's passion project, and as time went on, it didn't work out. They had to like change how all the assets they made, and then they had to like pull in a committee that had to just stitch it all together. Maybe. Not sure. It's kind of mean though.
Gonna get
to
a
say
lot
that.
of use out of this. Time to curl up with a good book.
All right, what are we doing now? I think we need to continue making the blue better, because the blue is something that we're not really good at just now. Cluster Bolt. Defeat Tanta's minions. All right, that seems pretty easy. Just defeat 5 minions with it. We can do that. Should we get Cluster Bolt like rank 2 though to make it even easier? Probably. Defeat nightmares with the cluster ball. All right, we're getting the cluster ball out of the way right
Time to
now.
work on that spell then.
What weapon did you use in Monster Hunter World? I used the insect glaive because I really like mobility in games. Excuse me. Wish it did a little bit more damage.
Break time's over. Let's get moving.
Oh, it looked good
Says
for a
the guy
second
who
there.
can't even open the door to leave.
Why would I need to? I have you.
What is your opinion on weebs existing? What? It's a weird question. It's fine.
Don't let them outflank you.
Not gonna
Oh no,
happen.
the resistance to the thing I'm trying to level up.
Look out!
Alright, fuck it, let's just go. What possibilities do you see with AI like Chat GPT integrating with games in the future?
Okay,
I
maybe a
find it
little.
very difficult to imagine it working, but I found it difficult to imagine how it's working right now working. So I can't tell you. Like, to me, plugging in Chat GPT into your game and then making a text-based game that will have like sections that will respond to what you do
Feel
like
like I could go
dynamically
farther,
as
you
you
know?
play is a
Totally
recipe for
perfect
disaster
instead.
because it can't work all the time and it's just going to ruin something. Whereas when you go and use Chat GPT, you know what you're doing. So like I don't think that's going to work. However, like it being curated and someone just using Chat GPT to generate like an absolute shit ton of random encounters, and then you have one person or a team that will go through it and see, hey, is this good? Should this go in the game? That sort of thing. Almost exactly like how they do with
should be
with
easy
AI
enough.
generated art. I think has implementation. Yeah.
Sweet salvation awaits, friend.
I hope you're right.
Gonna be revolutionary for my not safe for work game for sure.
Who are you trying to hit exactly?
That fucker right there. Too slow.
I do feel pain, you know.
Let me guess. Mentally, at least.
You know me so well.
So pissed off. Have you given Hi-Fi Rush a look? Yeah, and the fact that chat thinks I can't clap on beat with my dryer jingle makes me not want to play the game.
Yeah.
You can't? I don't even hear a beat. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Your clapping has gotten better. What do you mean it's gotten better?
Like that.